So we have these two measuring devices that are more precise than your ruler or meter stick and are used in measuring relatively short lengths. This is a Vernier Caliper here, and this is the micrometer. Just for a start, this information is important. Caliper measures precisely up to 2 decimal places when read in centimeters. Micrometer, on the other hand, gives you 3 decimal places when measured in centimeter. Now, converting that one into millimeter, the number of decimal places decreases by 1 for each, for obvious reason. Remember the prefixes milli and centi? Those explain it. In this sense, we can say that micrometer is more precise than vernier caliper, meaning measurement taken is closer to the actual value of the physical quantity, or in this case, length of small things. Okay, before we go further, let me bring you to our physics badge page here. Scroll down, and this badge here that you can earn in relation to those two tools. Good luck guys for the quest tomorrow. We cannot go to the lab, so using simulations can be a good alternative for us now that we are having distance learning. I explored the available apps in the Google Play Store and App Store again and found a simpler app here, this icon here. You might want to consider using this if you like, for the reason that it has both caliper and micrometer in one app. Let me go through the first one. I'm clicking this from my phone so you would have that simulation on your screen. This is how it looks with the jaws, these for measuring inner dimensions like the inside diameter of a ring, and these jaws right here for measuring outer dimensions like the outer diameter of that same ring. Located somewhere here is the tail that measures how deep something is. Careful with this part guys, as this is kind of pointed like that. Notice that there are two scales, this one, the main scale, and the other one is this. This is called vernier scale. Vernier scale represents one unit in the main scale, and it is commonly divided into 10 equal parts like that, or sometimes into 20 parts, or sometimes 50. But don't you worry, because whatever it is, the idea in the vernier scale is just the same. I'll show you the idea. Let me erase the writing first, okay? Now it's clear. Okay, let's run this. Imagine we have an object between the jaws, and there we go. We start by taking the first part of the measurement, this value here. In the main scale, note the 0 mark at the vernier scale and use that to take the value or the figure from the main scale. When the 0 mark is pointing between two numbers, take the lower one. Even this vernier scale 0 mark is closer to the higher value. In this example, we have 42 millimeters or 4.2 centimeters. After that, we are going to find the second part of the measurement, observe the lines in the vernier scale, and find the one that makes the most straight line with 1 in the main scale. In this example, it must be this value, 0.4 millimeters or 0.04 centimeters. Now it's time to combine these two values. We add these, giving us 42.4 millimeters or 42.4 centimeters. Notice that we have 2 decimal places in centimeters and only 1 in millimeters. The other measuring tool, it looks like this one, micrometer. There's a space here where you are going to place the object, say this one here. We are putting it there. Now we have to sandwich that object by moving this part, using this part, the knob. Rotate this knob until you hear a click. That sound means that you can now lock, so there will be no changes in the space while you are taking the reading. The readings are taken from these scales, the main scale and this thimble scale here. Okay, we're going to do that. We are going to remove the writings first. There it goes. Clear now. Then we place this object here like that and rotate the knob until it clicks. After locking the micrometer, we take the first part of measurement. Consider the immediate left value. In this example, we have 22.0 millimeters. Now for the second part, we consider this line called the datum line and see which line in the thimble scale coincides with it. That tells which value we need to take for the second part. In this case, we have 0.27 millimeters. Then just like in vernier caliper, we just need to add these parts or values. And what we have here is 22.27 millimeters or 2.227 in centimeters. Notice that we have 2 decimal places when expressed in millimeters here. And when it's expressed in centimeters, we have 3 decimal places, just like what I mentioned at the beginning of this video. So guys, that is how easy taking measurement using micrometer and vernier caliper is. I suggest that you download this app, or you may also consider the two showed to you last time, if you are more comfortable with those, and move the parts and practice reading. In preparation, of course, for the mission or quest in our gamification of physics. Good luck and bye. Oh, by the way, I did not include zero errors here in this video. I'll tackle that one some other time, okay? Master these measuring ideas first before we move to those errors.